Hello, friends and family. How are you today? Today, I'm gonna talk about the war against drug. Um, Illicit drugs. So I'm Chinese. I know illicit drugs are in the context of the whole Chinese history and life and medicine, everything. Just when you get any medication over the counter or prescription, you can always see the content. 异非专, opium, it's all in those medication. You don't need to go far to get that. You could fail a drug test just because you took a flu took a pill for flu a week ago or a month ago. So in that drug infested situation, people probably do not have the sense of where to drug. And as for the war to fentanyl, in America, that's a very serious thing. You remember some famous people, Prince. I think he was overdosed by fentanyl. And when I was in the homeless shelter, I just saw those young girls beside me, near me, went down one after another because of fentanyl, which is one of them. Fentanyl was one of them because of drugs. And if someone's visiting me, not going to school or not playing around in Boston, or simply just not having fun, I would just persuade them, tell them just to go home, all right? Boston is not the safest place at all. So the other day, guess who I saw in a homeless shelter? I believe that was President Xi Jinping's daughter serving food to me. I was so shocked that she was there. It's like, oh my gosh, how dare you go to that place? I just assumed that she was there that day for 15 minutes just for me. Yeah, thank Lord. Why do I talk about princess and homeless shelter? Actually, in America, going homeless is a very common thing. A lot of celebrity like Dr. Phil, they were all homeless ones. So you never know when you're gonna be homeless. It's just, a lot of people, it's just a paycheck away. And when you don't have that money coming in, you have to go to homeless shelter, and this drug, this fentanyl, will be right in front of you. So in China, you wouldn't feel that's too big a deal, but in America, while the other illicit drugs are controlled so firmly, this fentanyl is just like everywhere, so cheap to make, and it's so easy to kill somebody, and you never know who will be next. I don't mean to tell Chinese government don't overstep, but yeah, it is that serious. I think Chinese government or Xi Jinping, he just didn't realize how big a deal it was, as he is a person who loves his wife, loves his daughter, and carefully work on everything on his job. I don't believe if he realizes how serious, how atrociously the drugs were working in a homeless shelter, I don't believe he would not taking any actions. With this being said, I would say communicate. The two government, American government and Chinese government, got to really talk it out. Please bar fentanyl. Don't export your fentanyl raw material to United States or any places in the world, because you don't know who would be next victim. Please communicate. This is very important. Okay, this is all I want to talk about. Thank you for watching. And I'm sorry I didn't wear makeup today. And I love you guys. Have a great rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.